But I don't think Marcus would have had to say anything for her to know that's why he's not doing it. She knows how she's talking to him in that moment. Like she knows if you go over there, you say, "Are you dumb? You can't clean a simple dish," and he looks at you like this. You know why he's looking at you like that because you talking to him crazy right now. Like if you were around somebody long enough, you know what she's saying that shit to trigger him. So she would know, like, you calling him out his name, calling him lazy, saying you only got one job, nigga. Why won't you just do it? Like, come on, that dude knows.
You
like,
know what though? Like when women are in the space of saying it, I think it's also like the woman is accustomed to being in her masculine energy and always having to do everything herself, that she doesn't know how to deliver a message because maybe she looks at it as it's a weakness for her having to ask for help. So it comes off as I need to order you and be in control, right? Because I am afraid to be vulnerable with you, to ask you in a nice way to do the laundry, or can you at least help me, right? So maybe she is, and I don't know the lady, but that was my first time actually seeing the video today when I sent it to JR. But I'm going to just say that she does seem a little bit over masculated as a woman, right? And maybe that she is used to, like you said, maybe she has a history of dealing with men where she likes to attract men that she has to tell what to do, to take control of them, because she likes the idea of being in control. So
that could be a single mom, like a
mm-hmm.
derivative from that, because when you used to just your mom telling you what to do, you inherently, and I talked about this before on another panel, I think maybe with Mr. Let Go, that you become an avatar of your mother because you don't have a man there to balance it out, and you don't have the interactions between a man and a woman. Like my mom would never tell my dad what to do. What? Huh? What? that is unheard of. And if she does, it's not, well, you need to do this because what do you mean you don't know how to do laundry? What do you mean you don't? No, that will never go down in my parents' home. It has never gone down like that because there's a level of respect. There's a way that you communicate. There is an order. And then you just get things done from that. And both parties just understand each other's role and the role that you play within the relationship and within the family. So when you got a woman like this all the time, there couldn't have been a man there to discipline her, like to say, who you think you're talking to, lower your voice. That's not how you speak to people. You like to me, that's like a single mom who's always barking orders.
A moment of truth.
That's what you're feeding.
I was gonna say y'all giving those type of women way too much credit. Women experience men on the daily basis. They know they may try to excuse their mouths for whatever reason they want to excuse it. Like when she said, "Oh, they're in a masculine," but they know that talking to a man like that and that man looks at them crazy. They know why they're not getting the results that they want out of that man. They know why that man left. He's sitting over there, she talking crazy to him, and that man left, or he's not doing what she needs him to do. She knows why it happened. Because women experience men on a regular basis. There are very few women on this planet that don't experience no man to where they don't know how to, that they don't know that their actions affect men in certain ways.
But what if that's the way that they are used to communicating? Because you see that a lot too, where they are used to women yelling at them and telling them what to do. So that's the only way they do respond.
Hold on, wait. But we're not talking about the woman that's because if a woman is with a man that's used to being talked to like that, we're not talking about it. We're talking about how a man will respond and look at her crazy, and she's sitting over there trying to figure out why is he doing this. No woman has experienced. Most women experience enough men where they know when they see a man not respond to them or they look at them crazy, they say, "Bitch, who you think you talking to?" They've heard that before. No woman is on this planet and done talk reckless to every single guy because they used to talking reckless and they don't know how men respond. So that's why I said I think we're giving these type of women way too much credit on this planet where we saying, oh, it's because they mama talked to her crazy. Yeah, your mama may have talked to you crazy. Yeah, you may have only been around your mama growing up, but you done been in relationships with men. and you sitting over there and that man done bounced on you, or he done sat there and gave you that crazy look, or he done sat there and said, hey, look, you talk to me like that again, we're going to have problems. She done experienced that somewhere. Now, she may
And
have
what if
left
she
him
decide to say? What if she decide to say, then we just gonna have problems?
and
Now we
then
staring
that's
at each
and let them and at that
Bye-bye.
Now
point.
we
But
staring
like I
at each
said though,
Right.
hold
No
on,
man
but
is
like I
playing
said
around with
though,
that.
but like I said though,
Bye-bye.
they know. They not confused. They not trying to figure out. They not used to. They know what's going on, and if they and sometimes that mind don't manifesting itself where you see two people arguing and fighting and putting paws on each other, where you see two people going at it, where you see two people break up, where you see a dude say, you know what? Well, I'm not gonna get talked to like that, so I'm out. Or you get him talking to her reckless, but she knows how to talk to a man. She just doing it because she can either get away with it or that's the
Or-
way she is, and men are responding in kind. But she knows why that man is not responding to her.
Or
She's
she
not
doesn't
confused.
know how to express her needs. Like most people do not know how to express their needs. We are not taught how to express our needs, right? We are taught to complain. So it's different if, like you said, the delivery was different, but we are not taught in society, period, even as kids, how to express our needs. We are taught to get upset when we don't get something that we want, to catch an attitude, right? Most of us are accustomed to being reactive to things when they're not going our way. So
Everybody know.
we have
Everybody
to
is taught how to
learn.
express their needs because you don't approach
But I've
everybody
learned that
like
as
that.
an adult. I have not learned that as a child. I was not taught how to express my emotions as a child or to express my needs. That's something that I've learned to gain as I've gotten older as a woman. So prior to that, right, it would be regular and normal for us to ask for certain things or not ask for help and be upset because I'm assuming that the man knows, right? And then I had to learn, like, if I'm not expressing myself, right, and being clear and honest about what I desire and what I want, right? How can I assume that a man is supposed to know? So I think it depends on the woman knowing how to, both parties, right, knowing how to express their needs, like, and being honest about what they actually desire. Like if Andrea want him to do the laundry, that's her expressing her needs. If the man can't meet that, then that's not the man for her. It wouldn't even be an argument. It would just be like, look, like if you don't do laundry and I desire a man that can help with the laundry, then maybe this isn't going to work between us. There is no argument. There is no conversation after that.
I think the issue is that we're not talking about a person expressing their needs, but how they express their needs and how somebody responds to how they express their needs. That's why I was going to push back when you said a lot of people don't know how to express their needs. Yes, we do. We only act like we don't know how to express our needs to certain people. So we'd be in a relationship with somebody and act like we don't know how to express our needs and get reckless with them. But when you go out into the world, you can't express your needs in a reckless manner to your job. You can't express that to your employer. You can express that even at school. When you need to express your needs, we know how to act in school, but we may go home and treat our brother or our sibling any old kind of way. And we'll say, oh, well, I just don't know how to express my needs. Yes, you do. Because society forces you to know how to express your needs. Otherwise, there's a place for you. They put you in a bad class. They suspend you. They throw you in jail. They fire you. They do it. There's a lot of consequences for people who don't know how to express
But those
their needs.
are like two different things. And I definitely see what you mean by that. But when we go out into the world and when we are in romantic relationships, people are experiencing different parts of us. So us being romantically involved with somebody, we are not, like you said, we are not going to act out. I mean, some people do. We see that now, like people acting a fool in public because they don't know how to express what they want, right? Or they are in confrontation because they don't know how to express themselves. But when we are in school and we do get in trouble for those behaviors, right? Like you said, then we do go back home, right? And then we get in trouble at home, right? For the behavior at school. So it does come out in anger and it does come out in lashing because the home environment where they have to go home to, the parent, right? The person that loves them, the person that is raising them is not teaching them that. So you have a stranger telling you how to behave. So it's kind of like you create a false self. Like I know how I need to act in public and I know when I go home, I could be upset and I can have an attitude and I can act a certain way because these people are teaching me this behavior, right? Like I was raised around these people. So I see what you mean by that, though. And absolutely, like we would not go into a workplace and disrespect our boss or do any of that because we are taught that. Like most of the time, our parents tell us, don't have me out here looking crazy. When we go into the store, you better not ask for nothing. We are taught that. But when we get home, we know that we can act up and do certain things and get in trouble and get away with it to a certain extent. So I think that it's like we creating a mask in a sense. And so we get in that romantic type thing. different feelings come up, like different emotions come up, different triggers come up. Like my boss, okay, that's a whole different ball game. Like my emotions is not tied into him like that. I could quit and go get another job. You know what I mean? Like, so I think it brings out different feelings and emotions, but I understand what you're saying now.